Hey guys, it's Derek. I'm here to make another video for you guys on my strategy and what I do to make money in Forex. You know, simple things such as what I'm looking at, what pairs I'm looking at, um, also why I'm looking at it, and how I, you know, take action on these kind of things. So I wanted to just show you this real quick. That one right there is just a quick title slide. But I wanted to go through and I wanted to show you this right here because this is everything that I revolve my strategy around. This is everything I look at. Okay, so that false break you guys see at the top. Well, first and foremost, let me just tell you price action. That's all I do. Okay, I mean you will see me pattern trading, but I consider that a price action because depending on what is going on within that pattern, I will or will not take that trade. Okay, so so you guys can see on that very top left side, false break. You guys can see there a break above that level, a key level, and then an immediate reverse back into that zone, a close back into that zone. You have a very, very high chance of looking for a sell. That is, and only if you are in a downtrend. And I will get into some examples on a chart here in a little bit, but I'm going to show you that on the gold chart, I believe I've been looking at, and I'm going to show you why I've been looking at it. But that right there, only if you were in a downtrend, that would have been a great move that you see there in the top left. You guys can see here on the patterns. Those are just simple patterns. I wanted to put that out there for you guys to see. This is something I'd be looking at all the time. If I see something like this, I'm more than likely going to capitalize on it if I could. If there's a great move occurring or if there's a move within a move, then I'm going to capitalize. And lastly, that screenshot right there at the bottom is actually my chart that I had marked up that I decided to use because it was a great example. So I use something called CMS. It's what I call it. It's clear market structure trading. And you guys can see right there, we were in a pattern. You can't see it very well, but it was a rectangle. And you guys can see that key level down at the bottom. We had a break above it, and you had that clear market structure to this left hand side, and that magenta little rectangle that you guys see there. And I mean, you went up, broke above, had a little retest, and then broke above. I'm gonna show you that exact example when I get on the charts right now. Um, so that's pretty much it. I'm gonna get to that right now. You guys can see right here. So this is the gold chart on the monthly, okay, guys. First of all, I'm gonna be showing you the false break that I am talking about and why I've been looking at this for quite some time now, and how I capitalize on all these buys on gold. So you guys can see, we were in an uptrend, and we were in this range. You guys can see we were in this range. We were touching back and forth within here, but then we had a little break below. Okay, and usually, new traders or beginner traders or even pro traders, you see a break down below this level, breaking these lows, you're gonna want to sell, right? I mean, many people will. That's just a strategy, a breakout strategy. Um, and you guys can see right there, it broke down below, and we were actually on the EMA right there as well. And with everything that was going on with gold, I mean, sorry, the dollar, the DXY chart, this was just a beautiful move setup. Um, but to say the least, we were in an uptrend. You saw the break below, and this is kind of something you just gotta expect. And as you see it more, you will understand what I'm talking about. It's just you just kind of expected it. I knew from the very beginning, as soon as I saw this breakdown below, that we were going to see a push back up. I just knew it. So I waited a little bit, and I waited, and I mean, it wasn't even a little bit. I waited a few months, and you can see right there, we broke above and broke highs, and we closed back into that zone. That to me was a signal to just look for buys for quite a long time. Up until this area that I had marked up here, I was looking to buy all the way up to the top. I wasn't gonna buy it and hold it, but I was looking for just buys and buys and buys, like on different occasions, just nice little buy setups. Okay, that's just one example of the false break. But you guys can see right there, that was around 2,270 pips in just a matter of a few months, and that right there was a beautiful trade. That is something I was looking at for quite some time. But now I'm gonna be getting into pattern tradings, and everything's gonna be looking at the gold chart. Just a FYI, I'm gonna be looking at the gold chart all of this video. So you guys can see we are at this top resistance line, or key level, I should say. And at this key level, you guys can see we are seeing this little pattern occurring, right? If you see that on the weekly, got a little bullish rectangle going on right here, okay? And this is a beautiful, beautiful setup that I am seeing occurring right now here very shortly. As you guys can see, I'll remove it. But as you guys can see, we came down, touched, and we broke above this level right here. And from there, you could just kind of expect it to go back up and finish the move all the way back to the top of this rectangle right here, as you guys can see, because you have seen it just kind of range back and forth. This is on the daily time frame. You go down to the 4 hour, you can see there are like a little, this is a pattern even right here. I mean, that's a double top. Here's another double top. If you guys just look at the charts and you guys memorize what's going on, it's very easy to understand and read this price action. Okay. So that pretty much is the pattern. I'm gonna do some future videos explaining in further detail each strategy, each, like, you know what I'm saying, like just a video on the false break patterns and then a CMS separate videos. That way I can get into deeper understanding and some more examples of what exactly I'm doing. But I'm gonna move on to the CMS, the clear market structure that I saw, that I capitalized on. This is actually a trade I took. I'll mark it up back up for you. I gotta figure out the stop loss that I had on this. Broke above, so it was just below this candle. Okay. But as you guys can see right here, we came down and we touched right here. As we came down here, I eventually knew we were gonna come back up and we were gonna come to the top of this zone, like I mentioned earlier. So what I did was I marked up this resistance right here, and when I saw a break above, I knew that this was about to be a very, very nice trade. And I knew that because of this clear market structure right here, guys. You guys can see this. Look how clear this is. This is very, very nice, clear movement. There's not really much going on, like for example, all this right here, just kind of all cluttered and all together and just kind of nasty. But here you have this open space and you have all this clear market structure, and because of that, I waited, because I knew, you know, sometimes there are false breaks and sometimes there are, you know, little retests such as this. So I did wait for that retest, and you guys can see once we broke the highs on these candles, that's when I was here. Look, we came above, still didn't break these highs. We didn't break those highs, came back down, and then it came back up. This right here was just to liquidate some trades that, from traders. That's what caused this big push up here. Once I saw this candle break above these highs above after all this little movement, I knew it was go time. So that was pretty much the entry for that trade right there. And I didn't hold it all the way, simply because it was, I think I maybe closed it around here when I saw it starting to reject. But it was a very, very nice trade. I mean, there was money to be made on it. And that's pretty much that. I mean, I've already kind of went through all three of those very, very fast. And like I said, I'm gonna make some future videos on these. But that's just the basics, and that's just kind of what I want to put out for my first video. Is just what I'm doing, so people can come to my channel and understand why I'm taking these trades. You know, so they're not so confused on where exactly the trades are coming from, or why I took the trade, or, you know, just anything along those lines. So that's pretty much it. I'm gonna end the video there. I do have a free Telegram that you guys can hop in on and just kind of just check out the free trades that I'm posting in there. You guys can probably come in and make some money. But other than that, you follow my Instagram. I will be keeping trades on there as well. And that's pretty much it. I'm gonna keep that free Telegram going, and I just hope we can all get together and trade this stuff. Um, I will leave the Telegram link down in my bio, my YouTube bio, and that's pretty much it, guys. I just gonna leave you off on that. I'm gonna make a future video, actually probably later today, on some trades that I see, some chart analysis and stuff like that. So for the upcoming weeks. So you guys have a good one, and this has been Derek, and I'm out.